Hello everyone, back on another walk, another chat. It's Friday the 13th today, yeah, Friday the 13th. I'm not superstitious, so don't worry about anything like that. But I want to speak today about all the distractions going on. It's look here, look there. We've got to take note of these distractions and what they're telling us. A lot of it really wiles you up, and to be honest, a lot of it doesn't make sense, especially with the pensioners. They've got to be a bit upset at the minute. But one thing they don't talk about, well, they did mention, Labour did mention that they've found a black hole in the budget and that's why they're going to crucify the pensioners. But the real problem, the national debt. No one talks about the national debt. Same for all Western countries. I mean, the UK national debt stands at over 3 trillion and growing fast. The US national debt is about 35 trillion. In the UK, we're paying £1 million a day interest on the debt. So what I wanted to speak about, really, is how we're going to prepare ourselves, because we all know something's not right with the world, and we're looking here, looking there, you know, what can we do this and what can we do that. But we've got to face up to the fact that we are expecting an economic crash, because the monetary system is dead. It's ended, really. They're just printing money now, making it even more worthless. That's how we get inflation. The real reason, but they don't tell you that. It's like, I try to explain to some people, things haven't got more expensive, you just need more of your earnings to buy the same product you did 5 years ago. Like the whole Western world, we have a housing crisis. The youngsters can't afford houses. 50-year mortgages is the norm. And they're having to get their parents and grandparents to help them with the deposits. It can't carry on like this. This is why the system will crash. So I decided to have a quick look at history to help prepare us. And the big one was the Great Depression. So I'll tell you what that says about it. The Great Depression was the greatest and longest economic recession in modern world history. The Depression ran from 1929 to 1941. So what caused the Great Depression, I thought? The stock market crash of 1929. That's what caused the Great Depression. Government policies, bank failures and panics, and the collapse of the money supply. Well, that's exactly what's happening now. You know? So we've been here before, so history is a good place to go and look into of what to expect. What was the cure? Well, the cure, unfortunately, was mobilising the economy for World War II. And that's what they're doing now, aren't they? They know there's a crash coming. They know their money game. Think of it as like the game of Monopoly. The bankers never lose, so they're just preparing everyone, unknowingly to them, what's going to happen. So they use war to get us out of it, and then they maintain their power. Now, I know people will question and say, I can't store food for that amount of years. You know, storing food for a year is going to be tough. What we've got to do is learn to diversify. Tap up on your skills. You know, back to what I've always said. We've got to save ourselves this. We've all got to get through this. Martin Armstrong did a good blog. I'll put a link in it about civil unrest. Anyway, you can see how they're building everything up. They're preparing for what's coming. The stock market crash, civil unrest. This is why they've used to divide people over silly things. Now you're woke left, there's no in the middle anymore, or you're far right, which puts a lot of people that were used to hold the middle ground now classed as far right. They're not. But this is the part of the divide tactic. As I said, in this Martin Armstrong, I'll take a clip, I'll play it.
Some kind of misunderstanding here. Look, well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
From the film Civil War. We mustn't get caught up in that, this divide. We're not fighting our neighbours. It's governments that are setting the rules. But at the top of the chain, as far as we can see, is the bankers, central banks. There's a central bank in every country around the world, apart from North Korea. They all interlink. You can see for years now that the West have been exporting their economy to the East. All the major companies moving out there. It doesn't look good for the West. We have to be honest. But that's back to what I say. We've got to prepare, stick together, help each other. Anyway, this is my Friday night video. Something to watch. But I'm going to suggest something. I think we've all got what people don't do now is laughter. We don't laugh about much now. Everything's depressing. Yeah, my video's one of them. But when's the last time we've laughed and where your stomach hurts? I can't remember. If I fancy watching something funny, I have to revert back to likes of Only Fools and Horses. It's just a shame now. But if we raise our energy, this is my thinking, raise our energy, laughter, bring everyone up. It's this low energy depressing state that we all seem to be in. I'm as bad as the next person. So basically what I'm saying is, this weekend, take a break off of everything. Go and watch something that makes you laugh. And I mean proper laughing. And you feel better for it when you've had a good laugh. It's tough, I know. Anyway, anyone with any comments, leave them down below. What makes you laugh? No Keir Starmer jokes, no. Yeah, so leave your comments below and I'll speak to you next time. Bye.
You know, I don't. Thank God you've arrived. He could bore you two with it now.
What's that?
Trigger's got a medal.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you find that then, Trig?
No, I was awarded it. Look. It's a picture of me receiving my medal from Councillor Murray. See? That's me.
Oh, that's you. Right. Well, I'm glad you cleared that up.
Here, have a look at that minute, Trig, will you? Oh, right. So that's that Councillor Murray, is it? She's the old cow that refused my application for a council grant. I've been so humiliated in my life.
Derek, when you have the time, you must tell me all about it.
Hey, that you mean some of your friends down at the Masonic Lodge have got influence in the town hall?
No. It's just that I've often wondered what it must be like to apply for a council grant.
And the day started off so well, didn't it?
Huh? It's Councillor Murray's idea. She's head of finance and facilities at the town hall, and she says that local people should be rewarded for services to the community.
proud moment in my family's history.
Trigger, you haven't got a family history. You were created by a chemical spillage at a germ warfare factory somewhere off the Deptford coast.
Maybe, but I still feel proud.
So what exactly is the award for?
For saving the council money. I am to mention to her one day that I've had the same broom for the last 20 years. She was very impressed and said, have a medal. 20 years. It's a long time, Dave.
Yeah? Well, it's 2 decades, isn't it?
I wouldn't go that far, but you see.
Treat, just a second. If you've had that broom for 20 years, have you actually swept any roads with it?
Well, of course. But I look after it well. We have an old saying that's been handed down by generations of road sweepers. Look after your broom.
Would your broom look after you?
No, Dave, it's just look after your broom.
Well, that I'll say.
Yeah, and that's what I've done. I've maintained it for 20 years. This old broom has had 17 new heads and 14 new handles in its time.